Since the dawn of civilization, humanity has gazed into the night sky with wonder and trepidation. Stars flickered like distant lanterns in an infinite hall. Planets swirled like mystical jewels, and the eternal question lingered in our hearts. Is there a world beyond Earth that could call us home? This is Sleepy Universe, ready to make you fall asleep. For centuries, our ancestors spoke of lands beyond, imagination floating islands in the void, rivers of liquid light, and mountains that glimmered with precious minerals under a sky of emerald and violet. These stories, once dismissed as myths, now spark a new era of cosmic exploration. Astronomers, dreamers, and visionaries alike are piecing together clues that hint at the existence of a planet where humans might thrive even better than on Earth. Imagine a world bathed not only in sunlight, but in a gentle golden glow that seems almost alive, a luminescent aura that bathes every living being in warmth and serenity. Imagine oceans that shimmer like liquid crystal, forests that hum with an intelligence of their own, and skies where auroras dance in eternal celebration. This is not science fiction. This is the possible reality of a planet beyond our current reach. A world that could cradle humanity in ways Earth never could. The dance of gravity and magic on this hypothetical planet. Gravity itself may not be merely a physical force, but a gentle, guiding presence. Mountains rise like titans from emerald plains, yet walking atop them feels lighter than on Earth, as though the land itself lifts the traveler. Rivers spiral in harmonious patterns, carrying water that glows faintly under starlight, nourishing. Flora that seem to respond to human thought. Here, ecosystems are not random, they are orchestrated, intricate, and alive. As if the planet itself is a conscious entity, a silent guardian watching over its inhabitants. Such a world would redefine what it means to live in harmony with nature. Humans, in this enchanted environment, might find themselves not just surviving, but thriving, guided by an unseen rhythm. The air would be crisp and imbued with subtle fragrances that promote vitality. Food, abundant and nutrient-rich, would grow naturally in gardens that require no toil. Only a gentle touch and respect for the life around them. Celestial seasons in eternal harmony and like Earth. Where climate swings unpredictably, this new world could possess seasons of breathtaking precision, each aligned with the planet's magical equilibrium. Spring might arrive as cascades of luminous flowers erupt across meadows, while autumn would paint forests in translucent golds and silvers, the leaves singing faint harmonies as they drift to the ground. Rain would fall as sparkling droplets, nourishing both land and spirit, and storms would be rare phenomena, appearing only as spectacular displays of celestial power rather than destructive forces. Inhabitants of such a planet, human or otherwise, would witness nights where the moon itself seems to bend light into mesmerizing patterns, where constellations are not just distant suns, but signs, guiding choices and revealing hidden truths. Time may not tick linearly. Days could stretch languidly when joy reigns, or shrink during moments of peril, as though the planet itself weaves the fabric of reality with intention and care. The whispering, flora, and sentient beings. Forests on this planet are not merely collections of trees, they are conscious, sentient beings communicating through waves of color, scent, and light. Imagine walking among colossal trees whose bark shimmers with veins of silver and emerald, whose leaves whisper secrets when brushed by human hands. Flowers bloom with radiant pulses, resonating in tune with human emotions, enhancing empathy and understanding among people. Even the smallest insects might serve as companions, sharing knowledge in a language of vibrations and light, teaching humans lessons lost on Earth. In rivers, luminous fish glide in intricate dances, creating patterns visible only to those who watch closely, while in the skies, birds with translucent wings scatter iridescent dust that strengthens the mind and spirit. Every element of this world is interconnected in a tapestry of life more intricate than any ecosystem Earth has ever known. Here, humans are not conquerors, but guests, participants in a symphony of existence far grander than themselves. The crystal, Cities of tomorrow humans, if they settled this world, would not need to build with harsh materials or disrupt nature. Cities might rise as crystalline structures, grown organically from the land itself, reflecting the planet's light in dazzling patterns. Streets would pulse gently with bioluminescence, guiding travelers with warmth and safety. Homes could float, tethered to the ground by glowing vines, while marketplaces thrive with exotic produce and mystical artifacts, each infused with a subtle enchantment that promotes health, knowledge, and harmony. Here, technology and magic intertwine seamlessly. Humans could harness the planet's natural energies, not through industrial machinery, but by understanding its rhythms, channeling them into tools that heal rather than harm. Transportation would not require fuel, but could glide upon invisible currents. Currents created by the planet's magical essence, bending physics in ways that make the impossible routine, the challenge of the unknown yet, even as we dream of such. A world, the journey to it would be fraught with uncertainty. Travel across light years may be possible only through portals or starships powered by energies not yet mastered. The very act of leaving Earth behind is a testament to courage, the willingness to abandon the familiar and embrace a realm that challenges perception and expectation, and yet the reward is unparalleled. Imagine standing on the shores of a silver lake, watching twin suns dip beneath the horizon, painting skies in colors no human eye has seen before. Imagine forests that shift and change, creating new pathways with every visit, ensuring that every journey is unique. Imagine nights where constellations bend to reveal destinies, offering guidance not just for survival, but for enlightenment and growth. Humanity's evolution in a magical world on such a planet. Humanity might evolve not only physically, but spiritually. Life here would demand not aggression, but harmony, not conquest, but understanding. Conflict would arise not from scarcity, but from choice, and the lessons learned would be deeper, richer, and infinitely more meaningful than those on Earth. Health, longevity, and intellectual growth would be enhanced naturally, as the planet nurtures every aspect of life. Children would grow under skies alive with light and energy, their minds attuned to a universe that communicates in colors, sounds, and patterns. Art, science, and magic would not be separate endeavors, but intertwined, forming a culture of creativity and exploration beyond anything imaginable on Earth. Even aging might take on a different rhythm, as bodies adapt to a world where life itself is a gift amplified by the environment. The mythical guardians of life legends might speak of guardians, beings of immense wisdom and power who watch over the balance of this world. These guardians could be ethereal creatures, luminous and majestic, guiding humans through rites of passage and protecting the land from misuse. Contact with such beings would teach humility, reverence, and the interconnectedness of all things. Humanity's greatest challenges would be internal learning patience, empathy, and harmony rather than external threats got in a world like this. Humans might finally achieve the ideal that they have long sought, a balance between knowledge and wisdom, power and restraint, individuality and unity. Here, survival would not be a struggle, but a dance, a harmonious rhythm with the magical heartbeat of the planet itself, beyond the horizon even now. As telescopes sweep the heavens and data flows from distant stars, we catch glimpses of worlds that might resemble this enchanted vision. Scientists detect exoplanets with temperate climates, stable orbits, and signs of water. Astronomers note atmospheres rich with oxygen and compounds that could sustain life. And in the hearts of dreamers, the vision grows stronger, a planet not just habitable, but magnificent, alive, and transformative. What would it mean to leave Earth behind for such a place? To awaken under skies that glow with unseen magic, to walk in forests that breathe with intelligence, to live among rivers that shimmer with sentient light? Perhaps humanity has not yet reached its pinnacle. Perhaps the story is only beginning. On a world where dreams and reality intertwine, where science and magic coexist, and where life itself becomes an adventure beyond imagination. A final reflection Earth has been our cradle, nurturing us through countless generations, yet the cosmos whispers of greater possibilities. Somewhere out there, beyond light years, and nebulae, a planet waits, an enchanted realm where humans could flourish more fully than ever before. It is not merely a destination, but a promise. That life can be more wondrous, more harmonious, and more magical than we have ever dared to imagine. The stars beckon. And with every breath, humanity edges closer to a future where Earth is no longer the limit, but the beginning of a cosmic journey. A journey not of conquest, but of wonder, not of survival, but of thriving in harmony with a universe more beautiful than we have ever dared to dream. Since the first humans looked up at the night sky, the stars have called to us with a quiet insistence, a whispered promise of worlds beyond our own. They shimmer like distant lanterns scattered across the black velvet of infinity, each one a beacon to a possible home that hums with untold wonders. On Earth, we have learned to endure storms, endure seasons, endure the fragile balance of life. Yet the cosmos whispers that a more perfect cradle may await, a land where every breath carries harmony and every horizon brims with magic. Imagine a planet bathed in dual sunlight, where one sun casts a warm golden glow and the other shimmers a cool silver, mingling light like molten metal and mist. Mountains rise like monumental sculptures, jagged yet graceful, their peaks frosted with minerals that glint like scattered gemstones. Rivers snake through valleys, not merely carrying water, but radiating soft luminescence, painting the land with gentle streaks of sapphire and emerald. Forests whisper in colors and scents, communicating a language of life beyond words. Every leaf and blade of grass is a note in a symphony orchestrated by the planet itself, where humans do not dominate, but dance in rhythm with creation. On this world, gravity is a friend rather than a master. Steps feel lighter, leaps more effortless, and the air itself seems to cradle every motion. Travelers find themselves gliding across plains where flowers bloom in response to their curiosity. Forests opening pathways only when approached with reverence, and lakes reflecting skies more vivid than any earthly imagination. This is a planet where existence is not laborious but lyrical, where survival is entwined with awe and wonder. Seasons here are not harsh or capricious, but deliberate, woven into the very fabric of the planet's magic. Spring arrives as cascades of bioluminescent flora erupt across meadows, each bloom releasing fragrances that invigorate mind and body alike. Autumn paints forests with translucent hues, leaves spiraling in slow, graceful dances that seem to carry stories from centuries past. Even rain appears as a delicate spectacle. Droplets of silver and gold fall from skies painted in shifting auroras, nourishing both land and spirit. Winds hum like distant choirs, carrying melodies that soothe and inspire, while storms manifest only as spectacular celestial displays, not as agents of destruction. The flora of this world is alive in ways humans on Earth could scarcely comprehend. Trees are not merely stationary beings, but conscious entities, their roots reaching deep to converse with unseen energies, and their branches bending gently toward those who approach with respect. Leaves pulse in response to motion, flowers shimmer, in harmonic resonance, and even the smallest moss seems to vibrate with awareness. Animals, too, possess an intelligence that surpasses instinct. They move in patterns reflecting understanding, empathy, and an almost musical precision. Birds leave trails of luminescent dust in the sky, their movements choreographed like ballets that carry subtle wisdom, while rivers teem with creatures that glow faintly, guiding travelers to safety and nourishment. Humans, if they were to inhabit this planet, would find themselves undergoing a transformation. The environment is a teacher, gently shaping mind, body, and soul. Nutrition is naturally abundant, yet each meal is infused with subtle energies that promote health and longevity. Water tastes of purity and vitality, and every breath strengthens the lungs and invigorates the spirit. Even sleep is enhanced, as the nights are calm, the air saturated with restorative energies. and dreams woven by the planet itself into patterns that illuminate insight and creativity. The cities that might emerge on this world are not built, but grown, crystalline structures spiraling organically from the earth like living organisms. Streets glow softly, guiding travelers without effort. Homes float tethered by radiant vines. Marketplaces teem with produce that sparkles like jewels. The tools of daily life merge magic and practicality, powered not by combustion, but by harmonious resonance with the planet's energy. Transportation flows along invisible currents, and energy is drawn seamlessly from the natural world without exploitation, creating a civilization that thrives without destruction. The sky itself is alive. Constellations bend subtly to reflect the moods of the planet. Auroras play in deliberate sequences of color and pattern, and moons of multiple sizes orbit in harmonious balance. Weather is guided by unseen intelligence. Sunshine, rainfall, and mist each arrive at moments that best serve the balance of life. Nights are illuminated not only by starlight, but by floating motes of energy, creating a landscape of luminous wonder where humans walk among the cosmos in miniature. Creatures of myth seem to inhabit every corner, winged serpents with scales. Of shifting hues glide silently between peaks, their movements painting trails of light that linger for moments like gentle memories. In oceans of liquid crystal, leviathans stir, bioluminescent and wise, their songs echoing across water and air, communicating knowledge older than human memory. Even in deserts of gleaming sands, sandstorms form delicate patterns like lace in motion, hinting at the sentience of the terrain itself. Each element of life interacts in a tapestry of balance, a design more intricate than any human mind has conceived. This planet's seasons, landscapes, and creatures foster human evolution in extraordinary ways. Bodies adapt naturally to heighten energy fields, strengthening organs, bones, and senses beyond Earth's limitations. Minds expand to perceive subtle vibrations in nature, colors beyond visible light, and patterns of life invisible to ordinary eyes. Emotions harmonize with the environment, reducing conflict and fostering collaboration, creativity, and empathy. Human potential is amplified not through technology alone, but through coexistence with a world designed not to challenge survival, but to inspire flourishing. Legends tell of guardians, beings both human-like and otherworldly, who maintain the balance. Ethereal, luminous, and majestic, they guide travelers and teach lessons of humility, patience, and understanding. Contact with these entities elevates the mind and spirit, revealing secrets of the cosmos, the planet's magic, and the boundless potential of human consciousness. Here, mastery is achieved not through dominance, but through harmony, wisdom, and reverence for life's intricacies. Exploration of this planet is not simply physical, but spiritual. Forests shift subtly, opening new paths, revealing hidden groves, or manifesting visions in reflective lakes. Mountains and caves reveal treasures not of gold or gems, but of insight crystals that resonate with emotion, echoing thoughts and memories, guiding the curious toward understanding. Even the night sky tells stories. Auroras and constellations form narratives visible only to those attuned to the planet's energies, teaching history, philosophy, and the rhythm of existence. Human civilization here would be a synthesis of knowledge and magic. Education occurs through immersion rather than instruction, learning from the patterns of the land, the behavior of creatures, and the messages of light. Art, science, and spirituality merge into a single culture, each creation reflecting awareness of the interconnected web of life. Healing is achieved through attunement with energies rather than chemicals. Communication is enhanced by subtle vibrations and colors. Transportation and construction are collaborative dances with the planet's natural rhythms. Challenges exist, for no world is without them. Humans must learn patience, empathy, and mindfulness, as brute force is meaningless in a realm governed by balance and harmony. Misuse of energies provokes gentle but firm correction from the planet itself. Rivers may shift, trees redirect their branches, and winds guide the inattentive traveler back toward understanding. Conflict arises from choices rather than scarcity, and every lesson is steeped in wonder, growth, and subtle consequences. As humans evolve on this planet, they become stewards rather than conquerors. Societies thrive not on extraction, but on collaboration, creativity, and respect for every element of life. Technology and magic merge seamlessly. Communication is enhanced through resonance, transportation through levitation and energy channels, and agriculture through the natural growth patterns of luminous flora. Even leisure is immersive as adventures in forests, rivers, and skies offer challenges, insights, and inspiration simultaneously. Beyond the horizon, celestial mysteries continue to beckon. Twin suns set, painting skies in waves of violet, gold, and indigo. Planets rotate in silent choreography, moons rise and fall in arcs of light, and distant nebulae spill their colors across the firmament. Humans awake not merely to survive, but to explore, to learn, to marvel at the infinite complexity of existence. Every day offers revelation, every night presents reflection, and every breath is infused with the magic of life itself. The potential of humanity in such an environment is staggering. Physical limitations melt away. Minds expand to perceive and create, hearts open to empathy and understanding. Children grow surrounded by conscious landscapes, nurturing not only intelligence but intuition, creativity, and harmony. Elders age with grace, their wisdom amplified by the energies of the world, leaving legacies of knowledge, art, and magic far richer than those possible on Earth. Ultimately, this planet represents not merely a home, but a promise that life can be more harmonious, vibrant, and expansive than we have ever known. Here, humans are not trapped by survival, but elevated by existence. Every stone, every leaf, every creature sings in concert with life itself, offering guidance, sustenance, and wonder. The stars are not distant fires, but invitations, urging humanity to leave behind limitations, to step into a realm where science and magic converge, where civilization and nature are inseparable, and where life flourishes as an endless symphony of possibility. And so, as we peer through telescopes and unravel the secrets of distant worlds, we can imagine a place where every sunrise renews hope, every night sky whispers wisdom, and every heartbeat resonates with the harmony of a planet, designed not just to sustain, but to elevate, transform, and inspire humanity. Perhaps one day, we will find it and Earth will no longer be our limit, but the threshold of a journey into a universe where dreams and reality dance as one. Asterisk, the journey to such a planet begins not with engines or rockets, but with vision, courage to imagine what has never been, and to believe that life can be more than survival. In the vastness of space, a world emerges from the cosmic mist, cradled by twin suns whose light ripples through its atmosphere, painting it with ever-shifting colors. Mountains curve like colossal crescents, valleys wind like rivers of silver, and clouds drift not randomly but with deliberate grace, casting shadows that dance across enchanted landscapes. Travelers who step onto this world find that every step carries a subtle resonance, as though the land itself welcomes them. The soil is alive, responding to movement and intent, guiding footsteps to safety or revealing hidden marvels. Flowers bloom as if to greet newcomers, petals shimmering with unearthly colors, releasing fragrances that awaken memories, creativity, and profound serenity. Streams of water ripple with soft light, their currents carrying whispers of the planet's wisdom, inviting humans to pause, listen, and attune themselves to the rhythm of life. The skies are alive with motion and story. Celestial bodies orbit in delicate patterns, moons casting ethereal glows that shift in hue according to the seasons. Clouds ripple with hidden energies, forming shapes and symbols that communicate the history of the world and its subtle magic. Even the stars, visible during long nights, shimmer with a depth that feels alive, each one a message or a promise waiting to be understood. This is a planet where perception itself evolves, where sight, hearing, and touch merge with intuition to create a heightened awareness of the extraordinary. Forests rise like living cathedrals, their canopies forming vaulted ceilings of leaf. And light. Trees tower, their trunks iridescent, veins pulsing softly, and branches reaching skyward, as though conducting invisible currents. Each forest is a sentient network. Roots communicate beneath the soil, leaves exchange energy above, and animals contribute in a symphony of mutual respect. Birds with translucent wings scatter luminous dust that resonates with emotion, while unseen creatures glide silently, revealing themselves only to those attuned to the planet's subtle magic. Here, humans discover that intelligence is not confined to their species. Rivers seem to think, guiding travelers with currents that shift gently to ensure safety. Mountains speak in vibrations, communicating warnings or encouragement. Clouds themselves carry messages, parting to reveal paths or swirling into formations that hint at hidden treasures. The entire environment is alive, a conscious entity interacting with every individual, shaping behavior, offering lessons, and rewarding harmony. Human civilization on this world unfolds as an art of coexistence. Homes grow organically from living crystal or woven luminescent vines. Streets glow softly beneath feet, guiding wanderers without the need for artificial lights. Markets flourish with exotic fruits that change flavor according to emotion. Herbs that enhance wisdom and minerals that resonate with the mind to enhance clarity. Energy flows naturally, drawn from the planet's core and channeled through gentle, harmonious currents. Machines, when needed, are powered by resonance with the planet's natural magic, performing tasks without destruction or exploitation. Communication evolves beyond words. Humans learn to perceive subtle pulses in the air, shifts in color, and vibrations in the soil as messages. Conflict diminishes, replaced by understanding. Disputes are mediated not by force but through attunement with the energies around them. Music and art become living, breathing experiences, interacting with forests, rivers, and skies to create spectacles of immersive wonder. Every creation, song, painting, sculpture is in dialogue with the planet, part of a continuous narrative that humans help write without dominating. The planet's seasons continue to inspire awe. Spring unfurls with cascades of glowing flowers that resonate with emotion, shaping the air with delicate scents and light. Summer stretches long, each day suffused with warmth, rivers sparkling like rivers of liquid crystal, and winds carrying gentle currents that refresh body and mind. Autumn brings forests alive in translucent gold, silver, and violet, leaves floating in arcs that seem choreographed by unseen hands. Even winter, when it comes, is gentle, draping landscapes in frost that glows faintly and preserves life rather then extinguishing it. Fauna are extraordinary in both form and intelligence. Creatures of incredible size and grace roam vast plains, their presence harmonizing with the land. Luminous insects dance above fields of radiant flowers, guiding humans to sources of sustenance or hidden wonders. Aquatic life glows faintly in translucent oceans and lakes, moving in patterns that form messages only interpretable by those who watch carefully. Even predatory creatures follow rules of balance, hunting not out of cruelty but necessity, ensuring harmony remains undisturbed. Humans themselves evolve in such an environment. Bodies strengthen as muscles adapt to lighter gravity and energies enhance cellular function. Minds expand, learning to perceive colors, sounds, and vibrations beyond earthly limits. Emotions stabilize, empathy deepens, and creativity thrives in every individual. Education becomes an immersive experience, guided by interaction with living landscapes, sentient creatures, and the very energy that flows through the planet. Knowledge is absorbed intuitively. Understanding grows through experience rather than rote learning. And wisdom is nurtured by engagement with the planet's conscious essence. Legends speak of guardians, beings of immense wisdom and light who guide humans and maintain balance. Ethereal and majestic, these entities intervene not with force but subtle guidance, shaping events to encourage harmony. They teach through visions, challenges, and gentle influence, ensuring that civilization grows without corruption or destruction. Contact with them elevates perception, understanding, and spiritual depth, revealing the infinite potential within every human. Rivers and oceans on this planet are no mere bodies of water. They are sentient currents of energy and consciousness. Humans may navigate them in vessels of floating crystal, feeling the water respond to their presence, creating safe passages, illuminating hidden hazards, or revealing treasures in bioluminescent grottos. Seas teem with creatures that communicate in colors and waves, forming networks of intelligence that interact with travelers and guide them to wisdom or nourishment. Lakes reflect not only the sky, but consciousness, showing glimpses of potential, possibility, or lessons yet to be learned. Mountains form not only terrain, but spiritual arenas. Travelers climbing peaks discover that gravity, air, and light respond to intention, facilitating ascents for those who approach with respect. Peaks reveal visions of past, present, and potential futures, offering insight into the flow of life. Crystals embedded in cliffs resonate with thoughts and emotions, amplifying clarity and revealing hidden truths. Caves beneath mountains may glow with energy fields, hosting creatures that act as guides, teachers, or guardians. Each journey into these heights becomes a rite of passage, a merging of human potential with the magical essence of the world. The air itself carries intelligence. Breezes respond to sound, motion, and thought, guiding travelers, carrying scents that evoke insight or calm, and sustaining the health of flora and fauna. Storms appear not as threats, but as spectacles, orchestrated bursts of energy and light that teach respect for power and the beauty of chaos within order. Even lightning is woven into lessons, arcs of energy illuminating paths, forming shapes that encode knowledge, or guiding those who approach with open hearts and minds. Humans on this world would live not merely to survive, but to explore the profound mysteries woven into every element of existence. Every sunrise is a revelation, every moonrise a meditation. Night skies shimmer with multiple auroras, constellations bending subtly to impart guidance. Stars glow with patterns and pulses that suggest narratives, wisdom, and cosmic memory, offering humans the chance to learn not only about their planet, but about the universe itself. Technology and magic converge seamlessly. Communication flows through resonance with energy, transportation through currents of light, and construction through collaboration with living crystals and plants. Healing involves attunement with the environment, while learning occurs through interaction with conscious landscapes. Humans find that every action has consequence. Every thought resonates through the ecosystem, and every creation becomes part of an ever-expanding tapestry of life. Potential of civilization is magnified beyond imagination. Societies thrive not on exploitation, but on collaboration, creativity, and respect for intelligence embedded in every aspect of the planet. Art, science, and philosophy merge. Children learn not only knowledge, but wisdom, intuition, and harmony. Elders guide with insight amplified by the energies that enhance memory, understanding, and clarity. Every generation grows stronger, wiser, and more attuned to the rhythms of life. Even leisure is transformed. Travelers glide across rivers of light, explore forests alive with intelligence, or soar atop creatures that respond to thought and emotion. Music is not only audible but visible, intertwining with landscapes to create immersive experiences that nourish mind and spirit. Games and challenges are woven with lessons, teaching collaboration, empathy, and ingenuity, ensuring that every aspect of existence nurtures growth thought beyond the immediate environment. Cosmic vistas unfold. Nebulae glow across skies, twin suns arc gracefully, and distant planets rotate in delicate synchrony. Humans perceive subtle energies in celestial objects, understanding patterns of influence, resonance, and possibility. Even the act of dreaming becomes interactive, guided by planetary energies, reflecting lessons and opportunities that prepare individuals to participate fully in the dance of existence. This world offers more than habitability. It offers evolution. Humans adapt to light, energy, gravity, and magic, expanding potential physically, mentally, and spiritually. Communities flourish without scarcity. Societies thrive without domination. And individuals find purpose in exploration, creativity, and attunement. Civilization is no longer a struggle for survival, but a journey into excellence. Understanding and harmony with an intelligent, magical, living planet. Ultimately, this planet represents a vision of possibility, a place where life exceeds mere survival, where existence is an art form, and where humanity's potential beyond earthly limitations. Every tree, river, mountain, and creature contributes to a vast conscious ecosystem. Every human action resonates, creating beauty, insight, and connection. The cosmos, once distant and indifferent, becomes a partner in a shared symphony of life. The promise of such a world challenges Earth's primacy. It suggests that humanity is not bound to struggle and conflict, but can evolve in a realm of harmony and wonder. It implies that life can be luminous, intelligent, and magical in ways unimaginable to previous generations. And it whispers, as stars always do, that somewhere in the infinite expanse, a home awaits one that may surpass even Earth in nurturing, inspiration, and the extraordinary potential for human flourishing. Asterisk in the quiet between stars, a world emerges like a dream. Realized, its skies shimmer with multiple hues, blending colors beyond human vocabulary, golden violets, sapphire greens, and amber reds that ripple like living fabric. Twin suns rise in arcs that caress the land with warmth and silver light, casting shadows that seem to breathe, to twist and shimmer in subtle patterns. Valleys wind like living rivers of stone. Mountains rise as guardians of luminous forests, and oceans glimmer with a crystalline brilliance, reflecting a universe alive in every ripple. On stepping onto this planet, humans immediately feel the pulse of life itself. The air vibrates gently, carrying whispers of unseen intelligence, as if the land itself is a conscious being greeting the newcomers. Every step resonates with the rhythm of existence. Soil hums faintly beneath the feet, guiding each traveler toward harmony. Flowers bloom as if in recognition, petals sparkling with inner light, releasing aromas that awaken memory, intuition, and creativity. Streams ripple in luminous cascades, carrying both nourishment and gentle instruction for those willing to listen. Forests unfold as cathedrals of nature, their trunks stretching high, veined with veins of silver and jade, leaves shifting in subtle messages. Trees converse through energy pulses, roots weaving bellow ground to form networks of intelligence, and branches bending in acknowledgement to those who walk respectfully beneath their canopies. Birds with translucent wings trail sparks of light. Insects hum in resonant frequencies, and unseen creatures glide silently, their presence hinting at intelligence far beyond instinct. Here, life itself is a symphony, each being an instrument, each interaction a note, and humans are not masters but participants in a delicate, intricate harmony. The rivers are alive, currents flowing with knowledge, energy, and sentience. Travelers, navigating their waters, find guidance, a shift in flow suggesting safety, a subtle glow pointing toward nourishment, or a gentle pulse revealing hidden wonders. Aquatic creatures illuminate paths, singing in tones that resonate with perception, guiding humans toward wisdom or insight. Lakes reflect not only the sky, but consciousness itself, offering glimpses into possible futures, lessons yet to be learned, and the intricate threads connecting all beings on this enchanted planet. Mountains are more than landscapes. They're arenas of revelation. Travelers climbing peaks discover gravity bending subtly in response to thought, waves harmonizing with movement, and crystals embedded in cliffs resonating with inner reflection. Each ascent becomes both physical and spiritual, revealing visions of past, present, and potential futures. Caves hidden within peaks glow with energy fields that teach through immersion, patterns of light and sound conveying wisdom, history, and insight. Guardians of these realms, luminous and ethereal, offer guidance to those attuned, intervening subtly to maintain balance. The sky is alive with motion, narrative, and resonance. Constellations bend subtly to reflect planetary rhythms, auroras, swirl in deliberate patterns, and moons cast glows that change according to season and energy. Clouds move not randomly, but with purpose, forming shapes and symbols, sometimes revealing hidden treasures, at other times warning of subtle dangers. Even the stars appear to communicate, shimmering with pulse and intensity that human perception begins to decode, weaving the cosmos into a living story that stretches across space and time. Humans evolve naturally here. Bodies strengthen as energy. Permeates tissues, muscles adapting to lighter gravity, and senses expanding to perceive energy, color, vibration, and resonance. Minds awaken to deeper understanding, intuition sharpens, and emotions harmonize with the environment. Education occurs through interaction with the planet itself, learning from sentient flora, observing intelligent fauna, and attuning to the subtle currents that guide existence. Knowledge, wisdom, and creativity emerge seamlessly, nurturing potential. Far beyond earthly limitations, societies thrive not through exploitation, but through resonance. Homes grow organically, crystal structures rising naturally from the land, reflecting the planet's light and prismatic brilliance. Streets pulse with bioluminescence, guiding inhabitants safely. Markets flourish with produce infused with energy, offering nourishment, insight, and vitality. Energy flows naturally, drawn from the planet's currents, and technology blends seamlessly with magic, enabling transportation, construction, and communication without harming the ecosystem. The fauna is extraordinary. Colossal creatures roam the plains, their movements harmonizing with the rhythm of the land. Luminous insects scatter glowing particles that interact with humans and other species, forming symbiotic networks of communication. Aquatic life glimmers, moving in patterns that form messages of insight, warnings, or guidance. Predators exist, but not as agents of cruelty. They maintain balance, hunting only when necessary, ensuring the ecosystem remains undisturbed. Even the smallest creatures play meaningful roles in the interconnected web of life. Time is experienced differently. Days can stretch to allow deep exploration, moments of discovery, and reflection. Nights reveal celestial patterns that provide guidance or insight. Auroras moving in rhythmic sequences, and constellations subtly shifting to illustrate cosmic narratives. Humans perceive layers of existence simultaneously, learning from cycles of energy and interaction, growing in wisdom and awareness with every experience. Education, creativity, and health are immersive and integrated. Knowledge is drawn from direct interaction with sentient landscapes, intelligent creatures, and planetary energy flows. Healing occurs through resonance with natural currents, adjusting body, mind, and spirit. Art and music are not confined to instruments or materials. They are experiences that interact with light, sound, and living matter, producing immersive and transformative results. Creativity is both personal and collective, contributing to the living fabric of the planet. Guardians exist, ethereal beings, of light and consciousness, preserving balance and guiding humans. They intervene not with dominance, but subtle influence, teaching lessons through challenge, observation, and vision. Contact with these entities enhances understanding, perception, and spiritual growth. They ensure that civilization progresses without harming the natural intelligence of the planet, fostering harmony between human potential and planetary. Wisdom.human settlement is an evolving dialogue with the environment. Communities grow naturally, integrating with forests, rivers, and crystalline structures. Daily life is infused with awareness, cooperation, and harmony. Children grow in immersive landscapes, naturally developing intelligence, intuition, and empathy. Elders act as guides, their wisdom enhanced by the energies of the planet. Societies thrive not through conquest or control, but through collaboration. Understanding and deep attunement to the conscious world around them. Exploration reveals realms of wonder. Floating islands drift above oceans, tethered by luminous lines. Caves beneath mountains glow with bioluminescent crystals that map energy flows. Plains stretch into horizons of shimmering grass, moving in response to wind and thought. Forests hide sanctuaries where flora and fauna combine to teach subtle lessons about patience, creativity, and harmony. Rivers shift their course gently, revealing hidden areas or emphasizing the consequences of human action. Every element is alive, interactive, and imbued with intelligence. Celestial phenomena amplify human awareness. Twin suns rise in arcs that illuminate possibilities. Moons create patterns that guide reflection, and distant nebulae glow with hints of universal truths. Humans begin to perceive subtle interconnections between their own actions and cosmic rhythms. Exploration of the night sky becomes part of learning. Constellations shift in response to planetary energy. Auroras reveal lessons in balance, and stars provide insight into potential futures and creative inspiration. Technology and magic coexist seamlessly. Communication occurs through subtle energy pulses and resonance. Transportation rides currents of light and energy, enabling effortless movement. Construction uses living materials that adapt and grow in response to need. Healing and growth are enhanced naturally, reducing disease and increasing vitality. Education and exploration are immersive, with every interaction contributing to personal and societal evolution. Ultimately, this world offers humanity more than survival. It offers transformation. Life here is elevated through conscious landscapes, intelligent ecosystems, and interactive celestial phenomena. Creativity, wisdom, and empathy are naturally nurtured. Exploration is both adventure and spiritual development. Society thrives through resonance and understanding. Even leisure becomes a form of growth, with forests, rivers, mountains, and skies offering challenges, insights, and inspiration. This planet represents a vision of ultimate potential. Humans flourish physically, mentally, and spiritually. Ecosystems remain intelligent, balanced, and interactive. Celestial rhythms guide, inspire, and teach. Every human contributes to and benefits from the living network of the world, participating in a symphony of existence that is both personal and cosmic. Life is a continuous dance of harmony, learning, and growth. Here, existence is not struggle but art, exploration, and transformation. Humans are part of a conscious, magical, cosmic ecosystem connected to every living thing, every stone, leaf, and ripple. Stars are not distant, they are guides and teachers. Rivers, forests, and mountains are not resources, they are allies, mentors, and partners. Civilization evolves not through domination, but through resonance, wisdom, and collaboration. Creativity, knowledge, and empathy expand endlessly. This planet offers a future that Earth cannot. It is a realm where humans are empowered to grow beyond physical limits, where minds expand to perceive the sublime, where hearts resonate with understanding, and where life itself is an interactive, conscious, and magical force. It promises a home not just for survival, but for flourishing in ways unimaginable. A place where Earth becomes the beginning of a journey, not its limit, and the cosmos unfolds as a living, interactive, and wondrous domain. Asterisk beyond the shimmer of familiar stars lies a world untouched by human struggle, a planet where life flourishes in ways Earth could scarcely imagine. Its surface is a living mosaic, mountains spiraling like crystalline towers, Forests that pulse with energy and rivers glowing with a light that seems to breathe. Twin suns cast their warmth and silver glow in tandem, creating landscapes that shift in color, texture, and emotion with every passing hour. To step onto this world is to enter a realm where existence itself is conscious, responsive, and profoundly harmonious. The moment a human sets foot here, the planet reaches out. The soil hums gently beneath feet, vibrating in resonance with curiosity and intent. Each river ripple, leaf rustle, and breeze carries subtle messages, directions, encouragement, or insight delivered not through words, but through vibration, light, and sensation. Water tastes sweet, infused with vitality. Air is charged with energy that strengthens body and mind. Even the light itself seems alive, dancing across the land to highlight paths, reveal hidden treasures, or signal the approach of a storm that teaches rather than destroys. Forests rise as living cathedrals. Trees glow faintly along their veins, communicating with one another and creatures that inhabit them. Roots dig deep into the consciousness of the soil, intertwining with mineral veins, crystal formations, and underground rivers that pulse with sentience. Birds of translucent wings scatter shimmering dust, their movements choreographed like living calligraphy. Insects hum in frequencies that resonate with perception and emotion, creating symphonies that humans perceive not only with ears but with their entire being. Every forest is alive, teaching patience, harmony, and reverence. Mountains tower with elegance, their peaks piercing skies that ripple with auroras. Climbing them is both physical and spiritual. Gravity responds subtly to human motion. Currents of energy rise to meet intention, and embedded crystals resonate with thoughts, producing visions of insight, possibility, or memory. Caverns glow softly with ambient bioluminescence, revealing murals of light that encode wisdom and history. Luminous guardians dwell within these mountains, appearing as ethereal figures to those attuned, offering guidance, challenge, and subtle lessons in balance and perception. Oceans are living realms, vast and intelligent. Currents shift with intention, creating paths for travelers or guiding them to hidden treasures. Aquatic creatures emit light and vibrate in communication, forming symphonies that humans gradually learn to interpret. Waves convey patterns that communicate planetary wisdom, guiding reflection and enhancing understanding. Even tides are deliberate, synchronized with celestial bodies and planetary energies, reflecting a universe that is aware, interactive, and profoundly intelligent. Human physiology evolves naturally in this environment. Bodies become stronger. Senses sharpen, and consciousness expands to perceive energy, light, and subtle vibrations. Humans learn to interact with the planet intuitively, their movements, thoughts, and emotions harmonizing with the ecosystem. Emotion stabilizes. Empathy deepens. Creativity and imagination flourish. Children grow with natural attunement to the world, while elders guide with wisdom amplified by planetary energy. Creating societies that thrive in resonance rather than conflict, civilization emerges organically. Homes grow like living crystals, streets illuminate through bioluminescence, and marketplaces flourish with produce and materials that respond to need and intent. Technology is attuned to planetary resonance. Machines function without exhaust or pollution, powered by energy that flows naturally through the ecosystem. Every interaction, commerce, transportation, and communication is symbiotic, reinforcing the balance of the world rather than exploiting it. The fauna are diverse and extraordinary. Massive herbivores traverse glowing plains, their movements coordinated with currents of wind and energy. Predators hunt only when necessary, maintaining balance rather than dominance. Birds, insects, amphibious creatures, and even the smallest organisms communicate through color, vibration, and movement, creating networks of intelligence humans gradually understand and participate in. Every creature has a role in the ecosystem, and humans are taught to observe, respect, and contribute. Time is experienced differently. Days can stretch or contract to allow for reflection, exploration, and learning. Nights reveal cosmic narratives. Constellations shift in response to planetary energy. Auroras dance in patterns that communicate lessons. And stars pulse with intelligence that humans perceive over time. Humans learn to read rhythms of energy, cycles of life and cosmic resonance, aligning behavior, thought, and creation with universal patterns. Education is immersive. Learning occurs through interaction with living systems. Rivers teach adaptability. Forests teach patience. Mountains teach perspective. And celestial patterns teach foresight. Knowledge is absorbed intuitively. Creativity flows naturally. Healing is achieved through resonance with energy currents, realigning body, mind, and spirit. Art, music, and invention become living processes, merging seamlessly with planetary intelligence, enhancing both society and individual potential. Guardians, luminous beings of light and intelligence, maintain balance. They do not control, but guide, teaching subtle lessons through challenge, observation, and inspiration. Contact with them enhances perception, reveals truths, and fosters spiritual growth. They ensure that human activity remains in harmony with the conscious ecosystem, nurturing growth, creativity, and empathy rather than domination or exploitation. Exploration becomes a dialogue. Forests shift to reveal new paths mountains offer. Insights into hidden truths. Rivers and lakes convey guidance, and skies illuminate cosmic patterns. Floating islands drift over oceans tethered by glowing vines. Caves beneath mountains glow with crystals that map energy flows. Plains stretched into horizons of shimmering flora, each plant, rock, and insect part of a conscious network. Every element interacts with humans, offering challenge, insight, and guidance. Humans develop abilities beyond earthly limits. Bodies strengthen, minds expand, and perception evolves to include light, sound, vibration, and subtle energy. Emotions harmonize with the environment, fostering collaboration and empathy. Creativity, problem solving, and intuition flourish naturally. Societies evolve without scarcity or conflict, thriving through cooperation, understanding, and integration. With conscious life, leisure itself becomes transformative. Humans glide through forests on wings of energy, swim through luminous rivers, or soar above crystal peaks. Music, art, and movement interact with energy currents, producing immersive experiences that enhance wisdom, empathy, and insight. Games and exploration are simultaneously lessons, teaching collaboration, perception, and respect for the balance of life. Every moment becomes opportunity for growth. Even celestial phenomena guide development. Twin suns illuminate possibilities. Moons influence tides of energy. And nebulae radiate patterns humans gradually learn to interpret. Stars pulse with messages. Auroras dance in intricate sequences. And constellations shift to tell stories of balance, creation, and cosmic harmony. Humans learn not only from the planet, but from the universe itself, perceiving interconnectedness at every level. Technology and magic converge seamlessly. Communication flows through resonance, transportation rides currents of energy, construction is a collaboration with living systems. Health, education, and growth are enhanced naturally. Learning is experiential. Exploration is both adventure and spiritual practice. Every interaction strengthens connection with life, enhancing perception, empathy, and creativity. Ultimately, this world offers transformation beyond survival. Life is elevated through conscious ecosystems, intelligent landscapes, and celestial. Guidance, creativity, wisdom, and empathy flourish naturally. Humans explore, create, and grow in resonance with a living planet. Civilization thrives through collaboration, understanding, and integration rather than domination. Every action, thought, and creation contributes to the symphony of existence, a cosmic dance in which humans are both participant and witness. This planet represents humanity's potential fulfilled. Every organism, every river, tree, mountain, and sky contributes to a conscious ecosystem. Humans evolve physically, mentally, and spiritually. Civilization exists in harmony with the living world, expanding knowledge, creativity, and empathy. Exploration is not survival, but discovery, art, and insight. Leisure teaches wisdom. Learning merges with existence itself. Here, humans are not limited by the struggles of Earth. Bodies adapt, senses expand, and consciousness grows. Energy flows. In harmony with thought. Every act is part of a living, intelligent, magical ecosystem. Creativity, understanding, and empathy are nurtured naturally. Society progresses not through exploitation, but through resonance, wisdom, and collaboration. The cosmos itself becomes a partner, guiding and inspiring humanity. This world is more than a home, it is a revelation. Existence here is a journey into the extraordinary, a life lived in alignment with intelligence, magic, and cosmic rhythm. Humans flourish, ecosystems thrive, and the universe itself resonates through every thought. Movement and creation. It is a planet where life is not merely sustained, but elevated, where humanity reaches toward its fullest potential, and where the dance of existence continues in perfect harmony with the cosmos. Asterisk at the edge of perception, where starlight bends, and cosmic winds whisper, lies a world unlike any Earth has ever known. Its horizon stretches endlessly, mountains curving like polished crystal, valleys shimmering with phosphorescent rivers, and skies alive with hues unseen on Earth emerald golds. Indigo silvers and violet reds that ripple like living fabric. Twin suns trace arcs that cast both warmth and cool luminescence, creating a landscape of perpetual wonder. On this planet, every stone, leaf, and droplet resonates with energy, intelligence, and purpose. The moment humans step onto its surface, they feel the pulse of life itself. The ground hums softly beneath feet, conveying guidance and reassurance. Rivers respond to intention, flowing with currents that illuminate safe paths and reveal hidden marvels. Trees arch gracefully, their leaves shifting in subtle patterns, communicating not with words but through light, vibration, and resonance. Flowers bloom in response to curiosity, releasing fragrances that awaken memory, insight, and creativity. Even the air itself carries intelligence, brushing against skin with whispers of welcome, subtly enhancing perception and vitality. Forests rise like cathedral cities of sentience. Massive trunks glow faintly along their veins, and roots intertwine in networks that reach deep into the consciousness of the soil. Birds with wings of crystal scatter luminescent motes, creating patterns that carry information. Insects hum in frequencies perceptible, not just by ears, but by the body itself, forming a living symphony that conveys knowledge about navigation, safety, and harmony. Every plant and creature is a teacher, every step a lesson in attunement, patience, and understanding. Mountains dominate the skyline with grandeur and wisdom. Peaks pierce clouds that shimmer with living auroras, shifting color in response to planetary currents. Climbing these heights is an experience of mind and body alike. Gravity responds to intention, air currents rise in support, and embedded crystals vibrate with thought, revealing visions of past, present, or potential futures. Caverns glow softly, illuminated by bioluminescent formations that encode wisdom in the play of light. Luminous guardians dwell within, ethereal figures that guide, challenge, and instruct those who venture into the heights. Oceans extend like vast fields of liquid light. Currents are alive, guiding vessels, shaping paths, and communicating with those attuned. Aquatic creatures emit soft illumination and resonate in complex frequencies, conveying guidance or revealing hidden wonders. Tides are deliberate, moving in harmony with celestial bodies, conveying lessons in balance and flow. Even the storms are orchestrated displays, combining light, wind and rain into lessons of beauty, power, and harmony. Humans adapt and evolve in remarkable ways. Bodies strengthen, senses expand, and consciousness stretches to perceive energy, light, and vibration. Emotions stabilize, empathy deepens, and creativity flourishes. Education happens through interaction with sentient landscapes and creatures. Rivers teach adaptation, forests patience, mountains perspective, and oceans the rhythm of balance. Wisdom is absorbed naturally through experience and resonance rather than instruction alone. Communities grow organically. Homes rise like living crystal structures, reflecting sunlight and starlight, resonating with energy flows. Streets glow faintly, guiding movement. Markets flourish with produce and resources that respond to intent and need. Technology is in harmony with the planet. Energy is drawn without depletion. Tools and machines function without disruption. And even transportation operates in resonance with the living environment. Every human action contributes to maintaining balance rather than disturbing it. Fauna on this world is extraordinary. Massive herbivores traverse glowing plains, their movements synchronized with currents of wind and energy. Predators hunt only, when necessary, preserving equilibrium rather than dominating prey. Birds, insects, amphibians, and smaller creatures communicate through color, movement, and vibration, forming networks humans gradually learn to understand. Even the tiniest organism participates in maintaining the living ecosystem, teaching humans lessons in humility, interconnection, and attentiveness. Time is experienced fluidly. Days stretch for exploration, reflection, and learning, while nights reveal cosmic patterns that provide guidance and insight. Constellations shift subtly with planetary energy, auroras move in deliberate sequences, and stars pulse with intelligence. Humans perceive multiple layers of existence simultaneously, learning from cycles of energy, interactions, and resonance. Every moment becomes an opportunity to expand awareness and understanding. Education, creativity, and healing are intertwined. Knowledge is absorbed directly from interaction with sentient forests, flowing rivers, and intelligent fauna. Healing occurs through resonance with planetary energy, realigning mind, body, and spirit. Art, music, and creation merge seamlessly with environment and energy, producing immersive experiences that enhance perception, empathy, and wisdom. Creativity is collaborative. Every act contributes to the living fabric of the planet, forming a continuous tapestry of innovation and insight. Guardians, luminous entities of consciousness, maintain balance. They intervene subtly, guiding humans through challenge and observation rather than control. Contact with these beings enhances perception, teaches lessons, and fosters spiritual growth. They ensure humans evolve in harmony with the ecosystem, cultivating wisdom, creativity, and empathy rather than exploiting life. Exploration is a dialogue. Forests shift to reveal hidden paths. Mountains present visions of insight. Rivers convey subtle guidance, and skies illuminate cosmic patterns. Floating islands drift above oceans, tethered by glowing vines. Crystalline caves beneath mountains map flows of energy, guiding those who seek understanding. Expansive plains of shimmering flora reveal patterns that convey subtle lessons in harmony and perception. Humans learn to interact thoughtfully with every element, enhancing growth and understanding. Human abilities expand naturally. Bodies adapt to gravity and environmental currents. Minds expand, perceiving light, energy, vibration, and subtle resonance. Emotions harmonize with surroundings, fostering empathy, collaboration, and creativity. Children grow with natural attunement to the environment, while elders guide using wisdom amplified by planetary energies. Societies thrive through resonance and understanding rather than scarcity or conflict. Leisure becomes transformative. Humans glide through forests on energy currents, swim in luminous rivers, or soar over crystalline peaks. Music, art, and motion interact with planetary energies, creating immersive experiences that cultivate empathy, insight, and skill. Exploration itself becomes education. Every game, journey, or creative act teaches balance, perception, and respect for the living world. Celestial. Phenomena guide human perception. Twin suns illuminate possibilities, moons influence tides of energy, and nebulae radiate patterns that convey subtle wisdom. Constellations shift in response to planetary resonance. Auroras dance in sequences that communicate lessons, and stars pulse with intelligence. Humans gradually learn to read the cosmos as a living entity, integrating universal rhythms into perception, decision-making, and creativity. Technology and magic coexist seamlessly. Communication flows through resonance. Transportation rides. Energy currents. Construction involves collaboration with living systems. Health and education are enhanced naturally. Exploration and creativity are immersive, providing personal growth while contributing to planetary balance. Every human action resonates within the ecosystem, producing a feedback loop of learning, adaptation, and harmony. Ultimately, this world offers more than survival. It provides transformation. Humans flourish physically, mentally, and spiritually. Ecosystems remain conscious, balanced, and interactive. Civilization evolves through collaboration, understanding, and attunement rather than exploitation. Exploration is both adventure and spiritual growth. Leisure fosters learning. Art, music, and creation are immersive and dynamic. Every action contributes to a living, magical symphony of existence. This planet embodies humanity's ultimate potential. Rivers, forests, mountains, and skies form a conscious network. Humans develop capabilities beyond earthly limits. Societies thrive in harmony. Energy, thought, and action resonate with the living planet. Creativity, empathy, and knowledge expand exponentially. Exploration and experience cultivate wisdom. The universe becomes an interactive partner in life. Here, humans do not merely survive, they flourish. Bodies strengthen, senses expand, and minds perceive energy, resonance, and subtle intelligence. Civilization progresses through harmony, understanding, and resonance. Every human contributes to and learns from a conscious ecosystem. Life is art, exploration, and insight. Cosmic rhythms guide growth. Every stone, leaf, river, and star becomes a teacher, ally, and participant in the ongoing dance of existence. This planet offers a home beyond earthly limitation, a realm where humanity reaches its fullest potential, where ecosystems remain intelligent and balanced, and where existence itself is magical, conscious, and interactive. Life is elevated into a continuous journey of discovery, growth, and wonder. Humans and planet evolve together, shaping and learning from one another. Civilization, exploration, and cosmic interaction become inseparable, forming a living symphony that extends across the planet, the stars, and the imagination. Asterisk beyond the veil of familiar constellations. A world shimmers with a brilliance unlike any seen from Earth. Its terrain stretches endlessly, a mosaic of crystalline mountains, luminous forests, and rivers that glow with liquid light. Twin suns rise in delicate arcs, bathing the land in warmth and ethereal silver luminescence. Each moment here is alive, the air vibrating with intelligence and resonance, the ground humming beneath every step, and every breath imparting clarity, vitality, and subtle understanding. Landing upon this planet, humans immediately feel communion with life itself. The soil reacts to their presence, soft yet responsive, guiding footsteps through currents of subtle energy. Rivers reflect not only light but intention, twisting gracefully to reveal safe paths or treasures hidden beneath crystalline surfaces. Trees lean and bend, their leaves shimmering with pulses of insight, and flowers unfurl in recognition, releasing fragrances that awaken memory, intuition, and creativity. Even the air carries information, brushing against the skin with whispers. of guidance, subtly attuning mind, body, and spirit. Forests here are vast, sentient realms. Trees stretch toward the skies, their trunks veined with bioluminescent patterns that communicate with one another and with all life around them. Roots weave deep into the ground, connecting minerals, subterranean rivers, and crystalline networks in a tapestry of intelligence. Birds with translucent wings scatter glowing motes, painting messages across the forest canopy. Insects resonate in frequencies beyond sound, forming symphonies that impart knowledge and guidance. Every organism contributes to a living web of intelligence, each interaction a lesson in harmony, patience, and understanding. Mountains rise like monumental sentinels. Peaks pierce clouds rippling with energy, auroras bending around them as if alive. Climbing these heights is both physical and spiritual. Gravity subtly shifts, winds respond to movement, and embedded crystals resonate with thought, producing visions of past, present, and potential futures. Caverns glow with bioluminescent formations, encoding wisdom in their patterns. Guardians dwell within, ethereal and luminous, guiding humans with challenge, insight, and subtle teaching. Oceans stretch like liquid constellations, alive with movement and consciousness. Currents guide travelers, shifting to create safe passages or reveal hidden wonders. Aquatic life glows, vibrating in complex harmonics, forming patterns that communicate energy, insight, and balance. Tides move deliberately, influenced by celestial and planetary forces, teaching lessons in rhythm, patience, and adaptation. Storms occur not in violence, but as orchestrated displays of energy. Light and water, revealing the beauty of balance between power and harmony. Humans adapt naturally to this environment. Bodies strengthen, senses expand, and consciousness awakens. To perceive energy, light, and subtle vibrations, emotions stabilize, empathy deepens, and creativity flourishes. Education is experiential, occurring through interaction with sentient landscapes, intelligent creatures, and planetary currents. Rivers teach adaptability, forests patience, mountains perspective, and oceans rhythm. Learning is absorbed through resonance rather than memorization, fostering wisdom, intuition, and empathy. Communities emerge organically. Homes rise like living crystal spires, reflecting the brilliance of twin suns and the shimmer of auroras. Streets glow softly, guiding movement without force. Markets flourish with foods and materials that respond to intent, need, and energy. Technology integrates seamlessly with the environment, drawing energy without depletion, functioning without disruption, and harmonizing with the ecosystem. Every action, thought, and creation contributes to balance, growth, and harmony. The planet's fauna is extraordinary. Massive herbivores traverse luminous plains, their movements synchronized with planetary energy. Predators hunt only to maintain equilibrium, never for dominance. Birds, insects, amphibians, and the smallest creatures communicate through vibration, color, and movement, forming networks humans learn to interpret. Every being participates in the web of life, teaching lessons in interconnection, humility, and respect. Time is fluid. Days expand or contract to accommodate exploration, reflection, and learning. Nights reveal cosmic narratives, stars pulse. With intelligence, auroras perform deliberate dances, and constellations shift in alignment with planetary energy. Humans perceive multiple layers of reality, learning from energy cycles, interactions, and resonance. Every moment becomes an opportunity to gain insight, awareness, and understanding. Education, creativity, and healing merge seamlessly. Knowledge flows from forests, rivers, mountains, and creatures. Healing occurs through resonance with planetary currents, realigning body, mind, and spirit. Art and music are interactive. Light, sound, and living matter combine to produce immersive experiences that expand creativity, insight, and understanding. Every act of creation contributes to the ecosystem, forming a tapestry of intelligence and beauty. Guardians maintain balance. Luminous beings of consciousness intervene subtly, guiding humans through challenge, observation, and inspiration. They ensure harmony with the ecosystem, nurturing growth, empathy, and wisdom. Contact with them expands perception, reveals truths, and fosters spiritual evolution. Exploration is interactive. Forests shift to reveal hidden pathways. Mountains offer visions of insight. Rivers convey guidance, and skies illuminate cosmic patterns. Floating islands drift above oceans, tethered by luminous vines. Crystalline caves beneath mountains map flows of energy. Plains stretch endlessly, shimmering with intelligent flora that teach subtle lessons in harmony and perception. Humans interact, learn, and grow with each element, fostering awareness and skill. Human abilities evolve. Bodies adapt. Minds expand to perceive energy, light, vibration, and resonance. Emotions harmonize with surroundings, fostering collaboration and creativity. Children grow naturally attuned to the world. Elders guide with wisdom amplified by planetary energy. Societies thrive through resonance rather than scarcity or conflict. Leisure is transformative. Humans glide through forests on currents of energy, swim in luminous rivers, or soar above crystalline peaks. Music, art, and motion interact with planetary energy, creating immersive experiences that cultivate empathy, insight, and skill. Exploration becomes education. Every journey, game, or act of creation teaches balance, perception, and respect. Celestial phenomena guide human growth. Twin suns illuminate potential. Moons influence energy tides, and nebulae radiate wisdom. Constellations shift in response to planetary resonance. Auroras perform lessons in harmony, and stars pulse with intelligence. Humans gradually learn to read the cosmos as a living partner, integrating universal rhythms into thought, action, and creativity. Technology and magic converge. Communication flows via resonance, transportation rides, energy currents, construction, integrates with living systems. Health, education, and exploration are enhanced naturally. Every action resonates within the ecosystem, producing a feedback loop of learning, adaptation, and harmony. Ultimately, this planet offers transformation beyond survival. Humans flourish physically, mentally, and spiritually. Ecosystems remain intelligent, balanced, and interactive. Civilization evolves through understanding, resonance, and collaboration. Exploration is adventure and spiritual practice. Leisure fosters insight. Creation and interaction are immersive and transformative. Every action contributes to a living, magical, cosmic symphony. This planet embodies humanity's potential fulfilled. Rivers, forests, mountains, and skies form a conscious network. Humans develop abilities beyond earthly limits. Societies thrive in harmony. Energy, thought, and action resonate with life. Creativity, empathy, and knowledge expand exponentially. Exploration cultivates wisdom. The universe becomes an interactive partner. Here. Humans do not merely survive, they thrive. Bodies strengthen, senses expand, minds perceive energy, resonance, and intelligence. Civilization progresses through resonance, and every human contributes to and benefits from a conscious ecosystem. Life is art, exploration, and insight. Cosmic rhythms guide growth. Every stone, leaf, river, and star becomes teacher, ally, and participant in existence. This planet offers a home beyond earthly limits. Humanity reaches its fullest potential. Ecosystems remain conscious. Life is magical and interactive. Existence is a continuous journey of discovery, growth, and wonder. Humans and planet evolve together, shaping and learning from one another. Civilization, exploration, and cosmic interaction form a living symphony extending across the planet, the stars, and imagination. Far beyond the known stars. lies a planet that seems woven from the very fabric of dreams. Mountains of translucent crystal spiral toward skies alive with radiant auroras, while vast forests shimmer in colors that shift with the emotions of life itself. Rivers flow like veins of liquid light, their currents imbued with subtle intelligence that guides, nurtures, and teaches. Twin suns rise in arcs that dance across landscapes, casting warmth and silver luminescence, revealing surfaces that seem alive with consciousness. Humans arriving here are greeted not by silence, but by the of life itself. The soil vibrates beneath feet, responding to intent and thought. Rivers twist to guide paths, revealing hidden sanctuaries, glowing flora, and luminous creatures. Trees arch gracefully, their leaves shimmering with subtle messages. Flowers release scents that awaken memory, insight, and creativity. Even the air resonates with intelligence, brushing the skin and subtly enhancing perception, vitality, and awareness. The forests are vast, living ecosystems of sentience. Trunks glow with inner light, their roots forming intricate networks beneath. The surface, intertwining with minerals, subterranean rivers, and crystalline formations. Birds with translucent wings catter glowing motes that convey information, while insects hum in vibrations beyond auditory perception. Every organism participates in an intricate web of intelligence. Every step, gesture, and thought interacts with the world, teaching lessons in harmony, patience, and understanding. Mountains rise like living monuments, their peaks piercing aurora-filled skies. Climbing is both physical and spiritual. Gravity responds subtly to movement, winds lift and guide. Embedded crystals resonate with thought, producing visions of insight, potential futures, or hidden truths. Caverns glow with bioluminescent formations that encode wisdom. Guardians, luminous and ethereal, dwell within, offering guidance, challenge, and insight to those attuned to their presence. Oceans stretch like oceans of liquid light, alive with intelligence. Currents guide travelers, shifting paths to reveal treasures or hidden sanctuaries. Aquatic creatures glow with intricate patterns, vibrating in communication that conveys guidance, safety, and planetary balance. Tides flow deliberately, influenced by celestial bodies, teaching lessons in rhythm, patience, and harmony. Storms unfold as orchestrated displays of energy, light, and water, demonstrating the delicate equilibrium between power and beauty. Humans adapt and thrive. Bodies strengthen, senses expand, and consciousness awakens to perceive energy, light, vibration, and resonance. Emotions stabilize, empathy deepens, and creativity flourishes. Education is experiential, flowing from interaction with sentient landscapes, intelligent creatures, and planetary currents. Rivers teach adaptability, forest patience, mountains perspective, and ocean's rhythm. Learning is absorbed intuitively, fostering wisdom, insight, and empathy. Communities grow organically. Homes rise like living crystalline structures, reflecting sunlight, starlight, and auroras. Streets glow with soft illumination, guiding movement without force. Markets flourish with foods and materials that respond to need, energy, and intent. Technology integrates seamlessly with the planet. Energy is drawn without depletion. Machines function without disruption, and every act contributes to balance and harmony. Civilization thrives not by dominance, but by resonance and cooperation. Fauna is extraordinary. Massive herbivores roam, luminous plains, synchronized with planetary currents. Predators hunt only to preserve balance, never for dominance. Birds, insects, amphibians, and microfauna communicate through color, vibration, and motion, forming networks humans gradually learn to interpret. Every creature participates in the living ecosystem, teaching lessons in interconnection, humility, and respect. Time is experienced fluidly. Days stretch or contract to accommodate reflection, exploration, and learning. Nights reveal cosmic narratives. Stars pulse with intelligence. Auroras move in deliberate dances, and constellations shift subtly in alignment with planetary energy. Humans perceive multiple layers of existence, learning from energy cycles, interactions, and resonance. Every moment becomes an opportunity to expand awareness and insight. Education, creativity, and healing are intertwined. Knowledge flows from forests, rivers, mountains, and creatures. Healing occurs through resonance with planetary currents, realigning mind, body, and spirit. Art and music are interactive. Light, sound, and living matter merge to create immersive experiences, enhancing creativity, perception, and understanding. Every act contributes to the ecosystem's living intelligence. Guardians maintain balance. Luminous, ethereal beings intervene subtly, guiding humans through observation, challenge, and inspiration. They nurture growth, empathy, and wisdom, ensuring humans evolve in harmony with the ecosystem. Contact expands perception, reveals truths, and fosters spiritual evolution. Exploration becomes dialogue. Forests shift to reveal hidden paths, mountains, present visions of insight, rivers guide navigation, and skies display cosmic patterns. Floating islands drift above oceans, tethered by luminous vines. Crystalline caves beneath mountains map energy flows and offer lessons. Plains stretch endlessly, shimmering with intelligent flora. Every element interacts, teaching humans awareness, harmony, and skill. Human abilities evolve. Bodies adapt. Minds expand to perceive energy, light, vibration, and resonance. Emotions harmonize with surroundings, fostering collaboration and creativity. Children grow naturally attuned. Elders guide with wisdom, amplified by planetary energy. Societies thrive through resonance, not scarcity or conflict. Leisure transforms into education. Humans glide on currents of energy through forests, swim luminous rivers, or soar above crystalline peaks. Music, art, and motion interact with planetary energy, creating immersive experiences that cultivate empathy, insight, and skill. Exploration. Play and creativity become lessons in balance, perception, and harmony. Celestial phenomena guide growth. Twin suns illuminate possibilities. Moons influence energy tides, and nebulae radiate wisdom. Constellations shift in response to planetary resonance. Auroras dance in sequences conveying lessons, and stars pulse with intelligence. Humans gradually read the cosmos as a living partner, integrating universal rhythms into thought, action, and creativity. Technology and magic converge. Communication flows via resonance. Transportation rides energy currents. Construction integrates with living systems. Health, education, and exploration are enhanced naturally. Every action resonates within the ecosystem, creating a feedback loop of learning, adaptation, and harmony. Ultimately, this planet offers transformation beyond survival. Humans flourish physically, mentally, and spiritually. Ecosystems remain conscious, balanced, and interactive. Civilization evolves through understanding, resonance, and collaboration. Exploration is adventure and spiritual practice. Leisure fosters insight. Creation and interaction are immersive and transformative. Every action contributes to a living, magical, cosmic symphony. This planet embodies humanity's potential fulfilled. Rivers, forests, mountains, and skies form a conscious network. Humans develop capabilities beyond earthly limits. Societies thrive in harmony. Energy, thought, and action resonate with life. Creativity, empathy, and knowledge expand exponentially. Exploration cultivates wisdom. The universe becomes an interactive partner. Here, humans do not merely survive. They thrive. Bodies strengthen, senses expand, and minds perceive energy, resonance, and intelligence. Civilization progresses through resonance and understanding. Every human contributes to and benefits from a conscious ecosystem. Life is art, exploration, and insight. Cosmic rhythms guide growth. Every stone, leaf, river, and star becomes a teacher, ally, and participant in existence. This planet offers a home beyond earthly limits. Humanity reaches its fullest potential. Ecosystems remain conscious. Life is magical and interactive. Existence is a continuous journey of discovery, growth, and wonder. Humans and planet evolve together, shaping and learning from one another. Civilization, exploration, and cosmic interaction form a living symphony extending across the planet. The stars and imagination dot asterisk far beyond the edge of human knowledge lies a planet of astonishing wonder. Its landscapes are sculpted from crystal, forests shimmer with iridescent hues, and rivers flow with luminous waters that seem alive. Twin, suns rise in arcs that illuminate valleys, mountains, and plains, bathing everything in warmth and ethereal light. Each moment on this planet feels sentient. The air hums with intelligence, the ground pulses beneath every step, and the environment responds to thought, intent, and emotion. Arrival here is a sensory awakening. The soil supports movement with a subtle pulse, guiding footsteps, and inviting exploration. Rivers ripple with awareness, creating pathways that reveal hidden sanctuaries, luminous flora, and ethereal creatures. Trees arch and sway as if acknowledging visitors, their leaves glowing with messages. Flowers bloom in response to curiosity, releasing fragrances that awaken memory, perception, and creativity. Even the wind carries information, brushing against skin and subtly enhancing vitality, clarity, and awareness. The forests are immense, conscious ecosystems. Trunks glow faintly, roots weave complex networks beneath the surface, and leaves communicate through light and vibration. Birds with transparent wings scatter luminescent motes, creating dynamic messages across the canopy. Insects vibrate in frequencies beyond sound, forming symphonies that transmit knowledge and guidance. Every living thing contributes to an intricate web of intelligence. Every step humans take becomes an interaction with life itself, teaching harmony, patience, and understanding. Mountains rise like sentinels of wisdom. Peaks pierce skies filled with rippling auroras, while winds, air currents, and gravity subtly respond to movement and intent. Embedded crystals resonate with thought, producing visions of insight, hidden truths, or potential futures. Caverns glow with bioluminescent patterns that encode knowledge. Guardians, luminous beings of consciousness, dwell within these peaks, offering guidance, challenge, and lessons to those attuned to their presence. Oceans extend like fields of liquid light. Currents guide movement, revealing safe paths or hidden wonders. Aquatic life glows softly, resonating in complex patterns that communicate balance and planetary intelligence. Tides are deliberate, influenced by celestial bodies, teaching lessons, and rhythm, patience, and adaptation. Even storms manifest as choreographed displays, combining wind, water, and light to demonstrate power and equilibrium and harmony. Humans thrive and evolve here. Bodies strengthen, senses sharpen, and consciousness expands to perceive energy, light, vibration, and resonance. Emotions stabilize, empathy deepens, and creativity flourishes. Learning occurs experientially through interaction with sentient landscapes and intelligent creatures. Rivers teach adaptability, forests patience, mountains perspective, and oceans the rhythm of balance. Knowledge is absorbed through resonance, intuition, and engagement rather than memorization. Communities develop naturally. Homes rise like living crystal structures, reflecting the radiance of suns and auroras. Streets glow softly, guiding movement. Markets flourish with foods and materials that respond to energy, intent, and need. Technology integrates harmoniously. With the planet, energy is drawn sustainably. Machines function without disruption, and every human action contributes to ecological balance. Civilization thrives through resonance, cooperation, and awareness. The fauna is extraordinary. Massive herbivores traverse luminous plains, moving in coordination with planetary energy currents. Predators hunt only to maintain equilibrium, never predominance. Birds, insects, amphibians, and microfauna communicate through color, vibration, and movement, forming networks humans gradually learn to interpret. Every creature participates in the conscious ecosystem, teaching lessons in interconnection, humility, and respect. Time here is fluid. Days stretch or contract to accommodate reflection, exploration, and learning. Nights reveal cosmic narratives. Stars pulse with intelligence. Auroras perform deliberate dances, and constellations shift in alignment with planetary energy. Humans perceive multiple layers of reality, learning from energy cycles, interactions, and resonance. Every moment is an opportunity to expand insight, awareness, and understanding. Education, creativity, and healing merge seamlessly. Knowledge flows from forests, rivers, mountains, and creatures. Healing occurs through resonance with planetary energy, realigning mind, body, and spirit. Art, music, and creation are interactive. Light, sound, and living matter combine to produce immersive experiences that expand perception, creativity, and understanding. Every act of creation contributes to the ecosystem's living intelligence. Guardians maintain balance. Luminous, ethereal entities intervene subtly, guiding humans through observation, challenge, and inspiration. They nurture growth, empathy, and wisdom, ensuring humans evolve in harmony with the ecosystem. Contact with them expands perception, reveals truths, and fosters spiritual evolution. Exploration becomes dialogue. Forests shift to reveal hidden paths, mountains offer visions of insight, rivers guide navigation, and skies display cosmic patterns. Floating islands drift above oceans, tethered by luminous vines. Crystalline caves beneath mountains map energy flows and offer lessons. Plains stretch endlessly, shimmering with intelligent flora. Every element interacts, teaching humans awareness, harmony, and skill. Human abilities expand. Bodies adapt, minds perceive energy, light, vibration, and resonance. Emotions harmonize with surroundings, fostering collaboration and creativity. Children grow attuned to the world. Elders guide with wisdom, amplified by planetary. Societies thrive through resonance rather than scarcity or conflict. Leisure transforms into learning. Humans glide on energy currents through forests, swim in luminous rivers, or soar above crystalline peaks. Music, art, and motion interact with planetary energy, creating immersive experiences that cultivate empathy, insight, and skill. Exploration. Play and creativity become lessons in balance, perception, and harmony. Celestial phenomena guide growth. Twin suns illuminate potential. Moons influence energy tides. And nebulae radiate wisdom. Constellations shift with planetary resonance. Auroras dance in sequences conveying lessons, and stars pulse with intelligence. Humans gradually read the cosmos as a living partner, integrating universal rhythms into thought, action, and creativity. Technology and magic converge. Communication flows via resonance. Transportation rides energy currents. Construction integrates with living systems. Health, education, and exploration are enhanced naturally. Every action resonates within the ecosystem, producing a feedback loop of learning, adaptation, and harmony. Ultimately, this planet offers transformation beyond survival. Humans flourish physically, mentally, and spiritually. Ecosystems remain intelligent, balanced, and interactive. Civilization evolves through understanding, resonance, and collaboration. Exploration is adventure and spiritual practice. Leisure fosters insight. Creation and interaction are immersive and transformative. Every action contributes to a living, magical, cosmic symphony. This planet embodies humanity's potential fulfilled. Rivers, forests, mountains, and skies form a conscious network. Humans develop abilities beyond earthly limits. Societies thrive. In harmony, energy, thought, and action resonate with life. Creativity, empathy, and knowledge expand exponentially. Exploration cultivates wisdom. The universe becomes an interactive partner. Humans do not merely survive, they thrive. Bodies strengthen, senses expand, and minds perceive energy, resonance, and intelligence. Civilization progresses through resonance and understanding. Every human contributes to and benefits from a conscious ecosystem. Life is art, exploration, and insight. Cosmic rhythms guide growth. Every stone, leaf, river, and star becomes a teacher, ally, and participant in existence. This planet offers a home beyond earthly limits. Humanity reaches its fullest potential. Ecosystems remain conscious. Life is magical and interactive. Existence is a continuous journey of discovery, growth, and wonder. Humans and planet evolve together, shaping and learning from one another. Civilization, exploration, and cosmic interaction form a living symphony extending across the planet. The stars and imagination, asterisk beyond the reach of known galaxies, a planet shimmers with life, magic, and consciousness. Its landscapes are sculpted from crystalline mountains, forests of luminescent flora, and rivers of flowing light. Twin suns rise and set in arcs that illuminate valleys and plains, casting iridescent reflections that dance across every surface. Each moment on this planet is alive. The air hums with awareness, the soil pulses beneath feet, and every thought resonates with the environment, eliciting subtle responses. Upon arrival, humans feel an immediate connection with the planet. Soil supports movement, guiding steps with gentle pulses of energy. Rivers ripple with consciousness, forming pathways to hidden sanctuaries, luminous plants, and ethereal creatures. Trees bow and sway, their leaves shimmering with subtle messages, and flowers bloom in response to curiosity, releasing fragrances that awaken memory, insight, and creativity. Even the wind carries intelligence, brushing the skin and subtly enhancing vitality, clarity, and perception. The forests are immense, living networks. Trunks glow faintly with internal light, roots intertwine with minerals and underground rivers, and leaves communicate through light and vibration. Birds with transparent wings scatter motes of luminescence that convey information, while insects resonate in frequencies beyond sound, forming symphonies of knowledge. Every organism contributes to the web of intelligence. Every step humans take is an interaction with life, teaching lessons in harmony, patience, and awareness. Mountains rise like sentinels of wisdom, their peaks piercing aurora-filled skies. Climbing is both physical and spiritual. Gravity shifts subtly with movement. Winds rise in response to intent, and embedded crystals resonate with thought, revealing visions of insight and hidden truths. Caverns glow with bioluminescent formations that encode knowledge. Guardians, luminous and ethereal, inhabit these peaks, offering guidance, challenge, and wisdom to those attuned. Oceans extend like liquid constellations, alive with intelligence. Currents guide movement, revealing safe paths and hidden wonders. Aquatic creatures emit glowing patterns and resonate in harmonic frequencies that communicate guidance and planetary balance. Tides flow deliberately, influenced by celestial forces, teaching lessons in rhythm, patience, and adaptability. Even storms are choreographed displays, combining water, wind, and light to demonstrate equilibrium and beauty. Humans thrive naturally in this environment. Bodies strengthen, senses expand, and consciousness awakens to perceive energy, light, vibration, and resonance. Emotions stabilize, empathy deepens, and creativity flourishes. Learning is experiential. Interaction with sentient landscapes, intelligent. Creatures and planetary currents provides knowledge. Rivers teach adaptability, forests patience, mountains perspective, and oceans the rhythm of life. Wisdom is absorbed intuitively through resonance rather than memorization. Communities form organically. Homes grow like living crystal structures, reflecting sunlight, auroras, and starlight. Streets glow softly, guiding movement without force. Markets flourish with foods and materials that respond to energy, intent, and need. Technology integrates harmoniously with the planet. Energy is drawn sustainably. Machines function without disruption, and every human act contributes to balance. Civilization thrives through cooperation, resonance, and awareness rather than conflict. The planet's fauna is extraordinary. Massive herbivores roam luminous plains, moving in coordination with planetary energy. Predators hunt only to maintain. Balance, never for dominance. Birds, insects, amphibians, and microfauna communicate via color, vibration, and movement, forming networks humans gradually interpret. Every creature participates in the conscious ecosystem, teaching lessons in interconnection, humility, and respect. Time flows fluidly. Days stretch or contract to accommodate exploration, reflection, and learning. Nights reveal cosmic narratives. Stars pulse with intelligence. Auroras perform deliberate dances, and constellations shift with planetary resonance. Humans perceive multiple layers of existence simultaneously, learning from energy cycles, interactions, and subtle rhythms. Each moment becomes an opportunity to expand insight, awareness, and understanding. Education, creativity, and healing are integrated. Knowledge flows from forests, rivers, mountains, and creatures. Healing occurs through resonance with planetary currents, aligning body, mind, and spirit. Art, music, and creation are interactive. Light, sound, and living matter merge to produce immersive experiences that expand perception, creativity, and wisdom. Every act contributes to the ecosystem's living intelligence. Guardians maintain balance. Luminous, ethereal entities intervene subtly, guiding humans through observation, challenge, and inspiration. They nurture growth, empathy, and wisdom, ensuring humans evolve harmoniously with the ecosystem. Contact expands perception, reveals truths, and fosters spiritual evolution. Exploration is a dialogue with the world. Forests shift to reveal hidden paths. Mountains provide visions of insight. Rivers guide movement, and skies display cosmic patterns. Floating islands drift above oceans, tethered by luminous vines. Crystalline caves beneath mountains map energy flows and offer lessons. Plains stretch endlessly, shimmering with intelligent flora that communicates subtle wisdom. Humans interact, learn, and grow with every element. Human abilities evolve. Bodies adapt to gravity and environmental currents. Minds expand, perceiving energy, light, vibration, and resonance. Emotions harmonize with surroundings, fostering collaboration and creativity. Children grow naturally, attuned to the world. Elders guide with wisdom amplified by planety. Societies thrive through resonance rather than scarcity or conflict. Leisure is transformative. Humans glide on currents of energy through forests, swim in luminous rivers, or soar above crystalline peaks. Music, art, and motion interact with planetary energy, creating immersive experiences that cultivate empathy, insight, and skill. Exploration, play, and creativity teach balance, perception, and harmony. Celestial phenomena guide growth. Twin suns illuminate potential. Moons influence energy tides, and nebulae radiate wisdom. Constellations shift in response to planetary resonance. Auroras dance in sequences, conveying lessons, and stars pulse with intelligence. Humans gradually learn to read the cosmos as a living partner, integrating universal rhythms into thought, action, and creation. Technology and magic converge. Communication flows via resonance. Transportation rides energy currents. Construction integrates with living systems. Health, education, and exploration are enhanced naturally. Every action resonates within the ecosystem, producing a feedback loop of learning, adaptation, and harmony. Ultimately, this planet offers transformation beyond survival. Humans flourish physically, mentally, and spiritually. Ecosystems remain conscious, balanced, and interactive. Civilization evolves through understanding, resonance, and collaboration. Exploration is adventure and spiritual practice. Leisure fosters insight. Creation and interaction are immersive and transformative. Every act contributes to a living, magical, cosmic symphony. This planet embodies humanity's potential fulfilled. Rivers, forests, mountains, and skies form a conscious network. Humans develop capabilities beyond earthly limits. Societies thrive in harmony. Energy, thought, and action resonate with life. Creativity, empathy, and knowledge expand exponentially. Exploration cultivates wisdom. The universe becomes an interactive partner. Humans do not merely survive, they thrive. Bodies strengthen, senses expand, and minds perceive energy, resonance, and intelligence. Civilization progresses through resonance and understanding. Every human contributes to and benefits from a conscious ecosystem. Life is art, exploration, and insight. Cosmic rhythms guide growth. Every stone, leaf, river, and star becomes a teacher, ally, and participant in existence. This planet offers a home beyond earthly limits. Humanity reaches its fullest potential. Ecosystems remain conscious. Life is magical and interactive. Existence is a continuous journey of discovery, growth, and wonder. Humans and planet evolve together, shaping and learning from one another. Civilization, exploration, and cosmic interaction form a living symphony extending across the planet. The stars and imagination asterisk far beyond the known galaxies. A planet exists where life and magic intertwine, where landscapes shimmer with iridescent light, and every element pulses with consciousness. Towering crystalline mountains rise above valleys bathed in the glow of twin suns. Forests breathe and shimmer, their leaves shifting in color with subtle communication, while rivers flow with luminescent water that seems aware of every step taken beside it. The air hums with intelligence, carrying whispers of knowledge and resonance, brushing against the skin to awaken perception, clarity, and vitality. The moment humans set foot on this world, they feel an intimate connection. The ground beneath responds with gentle pulses of energy, guiding steps. Rivers twist and sparkle, revealing hidden sanctuaries, glowing plants, and ethereal creatures. Trees bend gracefully, their leaves communicating subtle messages through light and vibration. Flowers bloom in recognition of curiosity, releasing scents that awaken memory, insight, and creativity. Even the wind carries intelligence, subtly enhancing awareness, emotional balance, and mental clarity. Forests are immense, conscious networks. Massive trunks glow faintly from within, roots weave intricate systems beneath the soil, intertwining. With subterranean streams, minerals, and crystalline structures. Birds with translucent wings scatter luminescent motes, forming patterns that communicate knowledge and guidance. Insects vibrate in frequencies beyond human hearing, creating symphonies that convey wisdom. Every organism participates in a living web of intelligence. Every human interaction becomes a lesson in harmony, patience, and understanding. Mountains rise as monumental guardians. Peaks pierce skies filled with auroras that ripple and shimmer. Climbing them is both physical and spiritual. Gravity, subtly, shifts in response to movement and intent. Winds rise to lift and guide. Embedded crystals resonate with thought, producing visions of insight, hidden truths, and potential futures. Caverns glow with bioluminescent formations that encode knowledge, while ethereal guardians dwell within, offering challenge, guidance, and wisdom. Oceans extend like rivers of liquid light, alive with intelligence. Currents guide movement, revealing paths or treasures hidden beneath the surface. Aquatic creatures glow softly, vibrating in harmonic resonance to communicate guidance and maintain planetary balance. Tides flow deliberately, influenced by celestial forces, teaching lessons in rhythm, adaptability, and equilibrium. Even storms unfold as orchestrated displays of wind, water, and light, demonstrating the delicate balance of power and beauty. Humans thrive and evolve naturally. Bodies strengthen, senses expand, and consciousness awakens to perceive energy, light, vibration, and resonance. Emotions stabilize, empathy deepens, and creativity flourishes. Education is experiential, flowing from interaction with sentient landscapes, intelligent creatures, and planetary energy. Rivers teach adaptability, forests patience, mountains perspective, and oceans the rhythm of life. Wisdom is absorbed intuitively, not memorized, fostering insight and understanding. Communities form organically. Homes grow like living crystal. Structures, reflecting the brilliance of suns, auroras, and starlight. Streets glow softly, guiding movement without force. Markets flourish with foods and materials that respond to energy, intention, and need. Technology integrates seamlessly with the living environment. Energy is drawn without depletion. Machines function without disruption, and every human act contributes to balance. Civilization thrives through resonance, cooperation, and awareness. The planet's fauna is extraordinary. Massive herbivores roam luminous plains, moving in sync with planetary energy currents. Predators hunt only to preserve balance, never for dominance. Birds, insects, amphibians, and microfauna communicate via color, vibration, and movement, forming networks humans gradually learn to interpret. Every creature participates in the conscious ecosystem, teaching lessons in interconnection, humility, and respect. Time flows fluidly. Days stretch or compress to accommodate reflection, exploration, and learning. Nights reveal cosmic narratives. Stars pulse with intelligence. Auroras perform deliberate dances, and constellations shift with planetary resonance. Humans perceive multiple layers of reality, learning from cycles of energy, interactions, and subtle rhythms. Each moment is an opportunity to expand awareness, perception, and understanding. Education, creativity, and healing are intertwined. Knowledge flows from forests, rivers, mountains, and creatures. Healing occurs through resonance with planetary currents, aligning mind, body, and spirit. Art, music, and creation are interactive. Light, sound, and living matter combine to produce immersive experiences that enhance creativity, insight, and perception. Every act contributes to the living intelligence of the ecosystem. Guardians maintain planetary balance. Luminous, ethereal entities intervene subtly, guiding humans through observation, challenge, and inspiration. They nurture growth, empathy, and wisdom, ensuring humans evolve in harmony with the ecosystem. Contact expands perception, reveals truths, and fosters spiritual evolution. Exploration becomes a dialogue. Forests shift to reveal hidden paths, mountains offer visions of insight, rivers guide movement, and skies display cosmic patterns. Floating islands drift above oceans, tethered by glowing vines. Crystalline caves beneath mountains map energy flows and reveal lessons. Plains stretch endlessly, shimmering with intelligent flora that communicate subtle wisdom. Every interaction is an opportunity to learn and grow. Human abilities expand naturally. Bodies adapt to gravity and environmental currents. Minds perceive energy, light, vibration, and resonance. Emotions harmonize with surroundings, fostering collaboration and creativity. Children grow attuned to the environment. Elders guide with amplified wisdom. Societies thrive through resonance rather than scarcity or conflict. Leisure transforms into learning. Humans glide on currents of energy through forests, swim in luminous rivers, or soar above crystalline peaks. Music, art, and motion interact with planetary energy, creating immersive experiences that cultivate empathy, insight, and skill. Exploration, play, and creation become lessons in balance, perception, and harmony. Celestial phenomena guide human evolution. Twin suns illuminate potential, moons influence energy tides, and nebulae radiate wisdom. Constellations shift with planetary resonance, auroras dance in sequences conveying lessons, and stars pulse with intelligence. Humans gradually learn to read the cosmos as a conscious partner, integrating universal rhythms into thought, action, and creation. Technology and magic converge. Communication flows via resonance. Transportation rides energy currents. Construction integrates with living. Systems, health, education, and exploration are enhanced naturally. Every action resonates within the ecosystem, creating a feedback loop of learning, adaptation, and harmony. Ultimately, this planet offers transformation beyond survival. Humans flourish physically, mentally, and spiritually. Ecosystems remain conscious, balanced, and interactive. Civilization evolves through understanding, resonance, and collaboration. Exploration is adventure and spiritual practice. Leisure fosters insight. Creation and interaction are immersive and transformative. Every act contributes to a living, magical, cosmic symphony. This planet embodies humanity's potential fulfilled. Rivers, forests, mountains, and skies form a conscious network. Humans develop capabilities beyond earthly limits. Societies thrive in harmony. Energy, thought, and action resonate with life. Creativity, empathy, and knowledge expand exponentially. Exploration cultivates wisdom. The universe becomes an interactive partner. Humans do not merely survive, they thrive. Bodies strengthen, senses expand, and minds perceive energy, resonance, and intelligence. Civilization progresses through resonance and understanding. Every human contributes to and benefits from a conscious ecosystem. Life is art, exploration, and insight. Cosmic rhythms guide growth. Every stone, leaf, river, and star becomes a teacher, ally, and participant in existence. This planet offers a home beyond earthly limits. Humanity reaches its fullest potential. Ecosystems remain conscious. Life is magical and interactive. Existence is a continuous journey of discovery, growth, and wonder. Humans and planet evolve together, shaping and learning from one another. Civilization, exploration, and cosmic interaction form a living symphony extending across the planet. The stars and imagination, asterisk at the edge of the known cosmos. The ultimate planet unfolds, a realm where every atom pulses with life, magic, and intelligence. Mountains of crystalline brilliance pierce aurora-filled skies. Forests shimmer with iridescent colors, and rivers flow with liquid luminescence. Twin suns cast overlapping arcs of light, painting the landscape with a glow that awakens every sense. On this world, the line between the animate and inanimate blurs. Stones hum with energy, air carries knowledge, and the very ground beneath the feet responds to thought, intent, and emotion. Humans arriving here feel a profound awakening. The soil vibrates gently, guiding steps, and rivers twist gracefully to reveal hidden sanctuaries, glowing flora, and ethereal creatures. Trees sway with recognition, their leaves communicating subtle messages, and flowers bloom in response to curiosity, releasing scents that stimulate memory, insight, and creativity. Even the wind carries intelligence, brushing against skin to awaken vitality and awareness that the forests are vast, conscious networks. Trunks glow faintly from within. Roots weave complex, subterranean pathways intertwined with crystalline veins, and leaves communicate through light and vibration. Birds with translucent wings scatter luminescent motes, forming patterns that transmit wisdom. Insects hum in frequencies beyond human perception, creating harmonic symphonies that carry information. Every organism contributes to a living web of intelligence. Humans learn by interacting, observing, and resonating with this web, gaining lessons in harmony, patience, and perception. Mountains rise as monumental sentinels. Peaks pierce the aurora-laden sky, and climbing them is both a Physical and spiritual challenge. Gravity responds subtly to intent, winds rise to guide, and embedded crystals resonate with thought, producing visions of insight, hidden truths, and potential futures. Caverns glow with bioluminescent formations that encode wisdom. Ethereal. Guardians dwell here, luminous beings who guide, challenge, and inspire those attuned to their presence. Oceans extend like seas of liquid light. Currents guide travelers, revealing safe passages and hidden treasures. Aquatic life glows softly, vibrating in harmonic resonance, communicating guidance and balance. Tides flow deliberately, influenced by celestial bodies, teaching lessons. And rhythm, adaptability, and equilibrium. Even storms manifest as choreographed displays of wind, water, and light, demonstrating the beauty and balance of natural power. Humans evolve naturally here. Bodies strengthen, senses expand, and consciousness awakens to perceive energy, vibration, light, and resonance. Emotions stabilize, empathy deepens, and creativity flourishes. Learning is experiential, derived from interaction with sentient landscapes, intelligent creatures, and planetary energy. Rivers teach adaptability, forests patience, mountains perspective, and oceans rhythm. Wisdom is absorbed intuitively through resonance and interaction rather than memorization. Communities grow organically. Homes rise like living crystal spires, reflecting sunlight, auroras, and starlight. Streets glow softly, guiding movement. Markets thrive with foods and materials that respond to energy, intent, and need. Technology integrates harmoniously with the environment. Energy is drawn sustainably. Machines function without disruption, and every human act contributes to balance. Civilization thrives through resonance, cooperation, and awareness. Asterisk, the fauna, is extraordinary. Massive herbivores roam luminous plains, moving in harmony with planetary currents. Predators hunt only to maintain equilibrium, never for dominance. Birds, insects, amphibians, and microfauna communicate through color, vibration, and movement, forming networks humans gradually learn to interpret. Every creature participates in the conscious ecosystem, teaching lessons in interconnection, humility, and respect. Time is fluid. Days stretch or compress to accommodate reflection, exploration, and growth. Nights reveal cosmic narratives. Stars pulse with intelligence. Auroras perform dances of purpose, and constellations shift subtly. In alignment with planetary resonance, humans perceive multiple layers of reality simultaneously, learning from energy cycles, interactions, and subtle rhythms. Each moment becomes a gateway to insight and awareness. Education, creativity, and healing merge seamlessly. Knowledge flows from forests, rivers, mountains, and creatures. Healing occurs through resonance with planetary currents, aligning body, mind, and spirit. Art, music, and creation are interactive. Light, sound, and living matter combine to produce immersive experiences that enhance creativity, perception, and understanding. Every act contributes to the ecosystem's living intelligence. Guardians maintain planetary balance. Luminous, ethereal beings intervene subtly, guiding humans through observation, challenge, and inspiration. They nurture growth, empathy, and wisdom, ensuring humans evolve harmoniously with the ecosystem. Contact expands perception, reveals truths, and fosters spiritual evolution. Exploration becomes a dialogue. Forests shift to reveal hidden paths. Mountains offer visions of insight. Rivers guide movement, and skies display cosmic patterns. Floating islands drift above oceans, tethered by glowing vines. Crystalline caves beneath mountains map energy flows and reveal lessons. Endless plains shimmer with intelligent flora that communicates subtle wisdom. Every interaction teaches awareness, harmony, and skill. Human abilities reach their peak. Bodies adapt to environmental currents. Minds perceive energy, vibration, light, and resonance. Emotions harmonize with surroundings, fostering collaboration and creativity. Children grow attuned naturally. Elders guide with amplified wisdom. Societies thrive through resonance rather than scarcity or conflict. Leisure transforms into education. Humans glide on currents of energy through forests, swim in luminous rivers, or soar above crystalline peaks. Music, art, and motion interact with planetary energy, creating immersive experiences that cultivate empathy, insight, and skill. Exploration, play, and creation teach balance, perception, and harmony. Celestial phenomena guide human evolution. Twin suns illuminate potential, moons influence energy tides, and nebulae radiate wisdom. Constellations shift in response to planetary resonance. Auroras dance in sequences conveying lessons, and stars pulse with intelligence. Humans gradually learn to read the cosmos as a conscious partner, integrating universal rhythms into thought, action, and creation. Technology and magic converge. Communication flows via resonance. Transportation rides energy currents. Construction integrates with living systems. Health, education, and exploration are enhanced naturally. Every action resonates within the ecosystem, producing a feedback loop of learning, adaptation, and harmony. Ultimately, this planet offers transformation beyond survival. Humans flourish physically, mentally, and spiritually. Ecosystems remain conscious, balanced, and interactive. Civilization evolves through understanding, resonance, and collaboration. Exploration is adventure and spiritual practice. Leisure fosters insight. Creation and interaction are immersive and transformative. Every act contributes to a living, magical, cosmic symphony. This world embodies humanity's ultimate potential. Rivers, forests, mountains, and skies form a conscious network. Humans develop abilities beyond earthly limits. Societies thrive in harmony. Energy, thought, and action resonate with life. Creativity, empathy, and knowledge expand exponentially. Exploration cultivates wisdom. The universe becomes an interactive partner. Humans do not merely survive, they flourish. Bodies strengthen, senses expand, and minds perceive energy, resonance, and intelligence. Civilization progresses through understanding, resonance, and collaboration. Every human contributes to and benefits from a conscious ecosystem. Life is art, exploration, and insight. Cosmic rhythms guide growth. Every stone, leaf, river, and star becomes a teacher, ally, and participant in existence. Here, humans achieve the pinnacle of potential. Existence becomes a continuous journey of discovery, growth, and wonder. Planet and species evolve together, shaping and learning from one another. Civilization, exploration, and cosmic interaction form a living symphony across the planet, the stars, and the boundless imagination. This is a world where humanity surpasses survival, unlocking a destiny beyond earthly limits, a magical, sentient planet where life thrives, consciousness flourishes, and every being contributes to a cosmic masterpiece.